Rebecca Jarvis, thank you.
Thanks.
And over the last 5 years, Las Vegas has managed to win back the visitors it lost due to the recession. But these days, gambling isn't the big draw for tourists. Apparently, it's backhoes. Peter Greenberg is in Las Vegas. Peter, good morning.
Good morning, Nora. You know, really, when you think about it, for decades, Las Vegas was known as a city where gamblers went to vacation. But after being hit hard by the economic downturn, they've reinvented themselves. It's now a place where vacationers go to play and maybe gamble. It's a city that bills itself as a place where dreams are made and sometimes lost. Since this desert outpost first rose to prominence as a haven for gamblers, mobsters, and showgirls, Las Vegas has enticed tourists with the draw of easy money.
Number 5 is coming at the other.
Hotels and casinos popped up along the Strip, and for a long time, Las Vegas was the fastest growing city in the United States.
There was a common belief that we shared that gaming would be more economically resistant to downturns than other forms of discretionary spending, and we were wrong.
In 2008, the recession hit, and tourists stopped coming. Jim Murin, CEO of MGM, almost had to pull the plug on City Center, a $9 billion project.
I walked out that door, looked up, and there were 4 helicopters circling overhead because they wanted to catch for the evening news the bankruptcy of City Center.
MGM narrowly averted what could have been the largest bankruptcy in U.S. history. But to survive, the Las Vegas hotel industry had to market itself to a new type of customer, one less willing to part with their money at the craps and blackjack tables.
What we've seen since this recession is that the non-gaming side of the visit to Las Vegas has become more important.
At Caesar's Palace, one of the first things to change was its buffet, which, like many casinos, had become synonymous with poor quality food. Gone are the days of Salisbury steak and mashed potatoes. Today's customers enjoy fresh seafood and gourmet cheeses.
They're coming and enjoying this high-quality buffet. The next night, they're going to the nightclubs. So buffet, nightclubs, who would think?
Clubs like Surrender spend millions to bring in top acts. And hotels like the Wynn now make more money on some nights on their nightclubs than they do on gaming. That comes as no surprise when VIP bottle service can cost up to $10,000.
It's what story you brought out of the club and how much fun you had.
And if I spent that much money for bottle service, I better have a good story.
Yeah, or you can go to the bar and buy a $10 drink. Either way, we like all shapes and sizes.
You'll take my money.
I will take your money.
But the new Vegas isn't confined to the Strip. New attractions are now luring people off it. Just minutes from their hotels, visitors can do some serious damage at Dig This, where heavy machinery can be rented by the hour. At the local racetrack, tourists can take their dream car for a serious spin. They've got nearly 40 cars to choose from, so no surprise, I picked the red Ferrari. One of the coolest experiences you can have in Las Vegas is when you get to fly over it. Hey, you like my call sign? All right, Tex, let's go. Nice. Whoa. But you don't have to travel far to find the Las Vegas of the past. If you're trying to find the old Las Vegas, you can find it, okay? It's right here at the Neon Museum. It's a boneyard of about 130 signs of the iconic casinos dating all the way back to the 1930s.
These young Turks were thinking big.
History buffs can also head to the Mob Museum, where the city's roots as a gangster's paradise are celebrated. A reminder that even though Sin City is no longer the same, its future may be more secure. Now, the untold story of the real turnaround here can be linked directly to Macau and China. 3 of the big companies here, Wynn, MGM, and the Venetian, built massive casinos there, and that's really what turned this place around, the income from those casinos. To give you an idea about that, last week, MGM did their 4th quarter earnings. An overwhelming percentage of their profits came directly from Macau.
Peter Greenberg, thanks. You know, Charlie, that's exactly what Steve Wynn said when he was here.
It's a hotel and the things they do rather than the gambling that they need to draw people.
Mm-hmm.